No, I can tell you, whether you believe it or not, $50 is a good money. Oh, thank you, Koshamu. 850 rand. That's South Africa. Koshamu, good morning. How are you doing? From Nigeria, that is 31,000 naira. You can even fuel your car for the week. That is sorted. Any other currency in the house, please? Ghana, I can see you from Ghana, from Netherlands, anywhere you are joining us from, kindly tell us what that $50 is. Thank you, Koshamu. She said it's a lot of money. So, Koshamu, you might be my winner today if you can guess the two guests right with their full name, their ranks, and everything. So that 850 rand will do a lot of good this morning. Welcome once again to Gratitude Monday with Mama B. So just before we ask our guests, let's quickly give ourselves some nuggets and know exactly why we do this. Why do we have to give thanks to God? So I just have one or two words that I've carved out from people so that when you listen to those words, when you read them, it will ring a bell too in your ears and tells you that you need to give gratitude more unto God. So one thing I said, and this is from Charlie, I said, acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation of all abundance. That one is pretty clear. If you don't acknowledge what you already have, if you just like, oh, it's not enough, it will never be enough. It's only when you appreciate the little one you have, the small one that is available in your possession, that is when you begin to get more. Because you are focusing on the progress, then God will continue to double what you have more. But some people, they're only focusing on the not enough. Majority of us, we like to focus on the goal that we didn't achieve. But those goals that we did not even write down, and God answered and gave us a good response from them, we don't look at those ones. It's just the one that we have written that probably you have said, I want to move to a new house, I want to buy a new car. And because you have not achieved those two things, you believe God has not been good to you. My dear, if you have that time in your country that you are, visit the general hospital. Don't even go to private. Private is really long. Just try to visit a general hospital. Then you appreciate God more in your life. Because there are some people that you're on the same level. There are some people that are more wealthier than you do. There are some people that are not as beautiful or as handsome as you are, that they are begging God for breath. Some are even begging God for just here. As little that you may be thinking is common water to put in their throat. So let's be thankful and acknowledge those good things that always come to our life. Like Oprah said, she said, I live in the space of thankfulness. And for that singular reason, I have been rewarded 1,000,000 times over. I started out giving thanks for small things. Can we hear that? She said, I started out giving thanks for small things. And the more thankful I became, the more my bounty increased. That's because for sure, what you focus on expand. When you focus on the goodness in life, you create more of it. So for everybody on my call this morning, I am employing us to focus more on the goodness in your life so that you can create more. Let us stop complaining. Focus on the little things. You woke up this morning, you eat what you want to be. I've done my cup of coffee. You can see my big cup now. I thank God for it because there are some people, they cannot even sip this cup. So even drink a cup of water is a problem. Water, as small as it is. So for every little thing, for waking up this morning in your bed, you can stretch your hand, you can do everything. Last week, Monday, I was on my bed shivering. But now I'm okay. I'm thanking God for life. Because there are so many people that have passed through that stage. And today, what you just said is, oh, sorry, we lost her. Sorry, we lost him. So every little thing that comes your way, focus on the goodness in your life. So now, thank you very much, everybody. It's time to now share our gratitude. We'll be calling on this, our two people. They've been doing this business. And this is a business that has turned their life 360 degrees. Okay, I can see somebody saying I'm not clear. Thank you, Mustafa Moytoyos. Yes, I am very clear, loud and clear, because I've already confirmed my check from my second, and everybody said they can hear me loud and clear. So it's time to share our gratitude. I'm going to go straight to the page where I have my two guests for today. There are two guests, and I've got their pictures together. You are going to guess their full name. If you get one and you did not get the other one, you did not win my prize. So you have to mention the two names together. So, and you tell me their rank. If you're able to get the two, the first person, Auntie Sheung, our second, hope your highest motivation this morning. But the moment I open it, people can see them there no more. So thank you so much. I have not, so if you started guessing now, I don't know. See my picture first now before you start guessing. So the guess starts. What's the time now? Madam Second, hope your hand is. So now the guess starts now. Now the guess starts now. So you must mention their full name. I have to guess. You mention their full name and their rank. See, I am dancing, I'm dancing, I'm dancing. I'm not seeing any answer here. And my guess is from, you see, that's the power that is in guessing and what you believe. You know, when I was telling people to tell me the currency that they spent in their various countries, I didn't call Koshamu. I only said, I saw Michael from Ghana, and I called some people from Nigeria that they should tell me. But Koshamu was the first person that told me 850 rand. And she said, that's a lot of money. Oh. And I said, believe and have faith that you'll be the one to win it so that this week will be good. And I'm glad to inform you, because my eyes are wide open as well, that Koshamu, you have won for yourself $50 this morning. Because I can see you are the only person that got it right. Even though you didn't put the rank, I'm going to give it to you because you got the two names. So Koshamu, congratulations. Congratulations. So you are my winner for today. Congratulations. Okay, so the guess is already over, so you can see it. So my guess for today, I have got Diamond Theophilus Oguniyi. He is a Diamond executive. He is one of the fastest growing youths in this our amazing business. In fact, I used to watch this guy from afar. He's actually from the West Coast. He's from their team. And this is somebody that when he started, you go to Facebook. Like I was telling somebody this one, Mama, this one, I said, go to Facebook. When you follow people and you see their story, you can tell for a fact this Omegapro has turned his life 360 degrees. Not just him, this is somebody that has mentored over 1,000 people in this amazing organization. And today, he is a Diamond executive going blue. I know Diamond Theophilus, I know you're on Discord. Immediately, you have 10 minutes to tell us exactly your story, how you started Omegapro, and what exactly this amazing company has done in your life. Everything will be saying Omegapro is impacting life, changing life. Is it true? Or are we just saying it? Anyway, people that know you before, let them go to Facebook. They can tell for a fact that this amazing organization has turned your life 360 degrees. And my second guest is none other than our own Victoria Chidindu Ike, all the way from Owerri. She's the powerhouse in Owerri. I don't even need to say much about Vicky, because every one of us, especially if you're a Level Circle family, we know her very well. This is a company that has turned our whole life 360 degrees. This is somebody that will be going to cars and be looking at and be saying, I'll buy this car, I'll buy this one, taking pictures without money. But when she joined Omegapro, she was able to achieve it. She's not just a diamond executive, her husband is also a diamond executive. But don't let me say much about the two of them. I will call Diamond Theophilus first to tell us your story 10 minutes, after which Diamond Victoria will come online as well to tell us her story. So let's hear from them. Diamond Theophilus, kindly unmute yourself. And
all right, good morning.
Good morning.
I have done that, ma. Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mama B. Thank you for this honor, and I didn't take that for granted. Thank you, ma. Please, can you hear me clearly, people? Can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Can I get a confirmation? All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So it's a great honor and privilege to actually be here. And I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much to all the leaders. I have 10 minutes, so time will not permit me to start mentioning names. But I will mention our Black Diamond, Going Crown, the leader of Leverage Cycle, Mr. Tomiwa Orunekwe. It's a great privilege to actually be here to share from my little knowledge of experience. I really honor and I celebrate all the leaders from Black Diamonds, Blue to Diamonds, up to associate on this call. Thank you for making it happen. I am Theophilus Ogunei by name. I'm an architect by profession. That's what I studied, graduated from the Federal Polytechnic of Ilaro. And, from there, I started my life trying to make ends meet and here and there. To cut the long story short, Omegapro came, and I'm so excited. And when Omegapro came, that is why people will hear me say something like, I'm an entrepreneur. Omegapro just changed the narrative for me. I'm an entrepreneur who has the passion to help a lot of people to gain great value for their hard-earned money. Why? Because I have seen, I have tasted, and I have achieved. And the reality is this, I'm a product of learning. And that is, if there is anything I want people to actually take today, I'm a product of learning. I started Omegapro. God bless this amazing leader, my wealth coach, the Blue Diamond, Mr. Kelabiaro Busoye. So he called me February 8, 2020 to come and see an opportunity. I went there reluctantly just because I got, and this is it, I met the wealth coach in real estate. I was introduced, as an architect, I'm just looking for how to still have more things, how to survive and so on and so forth. So someone, a friend of mine just called me, I have this chance in real estate, you can also register. So I'm someone who, when I start something, I just want to put my whole mind to it. So I will always go all the way from, Alapuko down to Bejuleki just to go and see land, just to take picture, buy 5, get 1 free, and so on and so forth. The wealth coach is someone I always see from afar. Also like Engineer Isaac, the Blue Diamond also. I always see them from afar. They are not someone, I'm learning from them. What are these people doing differently? Not knowing that God is actually orchestrating my path towards a greater opportunity ahead. So my consistency in showing up for that real estate and something like that, and even though the truth is this, I have never, for like a year, I spent by going to the real estate consistently, to the meetings and so on and so forth, I have never been able to close one deal. And I'm coming from a point now so that you will understand who I am and what I have been able to achieve in this amazing company called Omegapro. So that you understand that Theotech standing here is a novice who knows nothing. Theotech is a poser. And I began to understand that term poser when I joined Omegapro. That guys, some people even call you amateur. You are not even closer to amateur, because there is a poser before an amateur. So I don't even know anything. For a whole year, I've not been able to close one deal in real estate. I will go at the end of the day, disappointment here and there, but guess what? I kept on showing up, not knowing that God has a plan. God has a plan for me. And my story today, when I look at everything, I just began to understand how God connected all the dots, how I have been able to meet one people or the other from things I've done before, and then it became a success story for me in Omegapro. So I got a call February that tilted from the wealth coach. And when he calls you like that, believe me, it's one meeting of real estate or the other. So I thought it's this same real estate. So I reluctantly, I just woke up the second day, February 8th, I went there, I saw the presentation, I sat down, I listened, and I realized something. I realized this is something different from what I've done before. I've been putting money in several things, and along the line, it's just happened to be, nonsense. Let me put it that way. However, when I saw the opportunity of Omegapro, I keyed into it with just $500. That was what I had there. And then $500 was still, dollar was still selling at the rate of 365 in that time. So I started, which means even what I had then is not even up to 200,000 naira. So the gratitude today is because sometimes when we see people, I'm always happy, that the stories we share in Omegapro is not about, yes, somebody brought in $1 million and the person gets 300%. Yes, somebody brought in $50,000, $100,000, and so on and so forth. The story is about how people are moving from grass to grace, how people who have nothing before and today, they are rising, they are achieving their dreams. So I am a product of learning, and trust me, I learn a lot, even from Mr. Tomewa. And I remember there was a time that the wealth coach invited him and a lot of leaders to our zone. And one of the things he always said to us then, when we understand, he said, you need to be teachable, to be coachable. I know a lot of us who are in this team, we always hear that every time. So that, is someone I followed up and down, on social media, get content from him, and so on and so forth. So along the line, I just want to start Omegapro just for me to, earn 300%. In fact, we had that mentality then that how we are going to be compounding 300% for the next 10 years or something like that. It was big for us, from the start. If I can just put this money and then be rolling it over 300% and something like that, it's going to become huge later. But along the line, just because we keep attending, we keep showing up, we've been coachable, we've been teachable, attending trainings, and here and there, the vision began to expand. And then from there, we began to see the reality of how this opportunity can become a vehicle where we can move to our dream faster, not just anyhow, but faster, our desired financial goal in a faster way. Then the narrative began to change. Why wait for 10 years when you can leverage on this amazing opportunity? Show people more how it can impact their life also. Change your narrative from trying to see people like, okay, come in so that I can earn commission from you, but standing in a place of understanding that when this person comes in, I am helping you, sir. I am helping you, ma'am. No matter the amount you have at hand. I am bringing you to this opportunity so that you can multiply your money and gain the financial stability that you desire. This hunger, this definition of my why and my reason, kept on motivating me for me to do what, to do more. And the story started immediately. I got this concept, lockdown happened, COVID-19, and that was when the reality was done on me. Then I began to understand that God actually positioned me in this opportunity because of this dry season that is coming. I sat down in my house, someone who knows nothing, and then I began to join training 12 p.m. And trust me, then what I'm saying now, then there was no so much stories on ground. There was no, maybe somebody have achieved something big and something like that. All we are doing is just attending trainings, and we are seeing screenshots of people's earning. I remember, God bless all our leaders. All our leaders we have, our success stories started from what they have set the space for us. So we started, God bless the Crown Diamond now. He will be doing a training, and then we'll be doing screenshot of the earning. You know, I remember those old interface of Omegapro where you just log out, you see the whole thing. Everything is just on one page. So we do screenshot and so on and so forth, and then we start posting. This is what somebody have achieved. This is this, this is that. But along the line, a lot of people don't believe. A lot of people will look at you because I am someone who came out from a very nasty and poor background. That even I tell people, you know, there is this saying that your net worth is your net worth. Your network determines your net worth. So which means my network is 0 and my net worth is even 0. So when I'm telling people about the opportunity, a lot of them will look at you that, who be you? When did you wake up that you start sharing a financial opportunity for us to join? But guess what? That is why results beat insult. Right now, the stories have changed. People are saying your result. I have never in my life, you know, I don't want to be talking of figures. See, I have mothers and fathers and, you know, great men in this call. But by the grace of God, this opportunity have moved me from just enough to more than enough. Before I can tell myself that, yes, of course, I am eating, it's not that maybe I'm begging for food, but when the only thing you are achieving is only for you, when on the only thing you are achieving is just for you to eat and, you know, have a normal family where you can just, you know, say we have food to eat, we can go from here to here and so on and so forth. When you are not thinking of how to extend your greatness, your blessings to others. So this Omegapro opportunity, this life-changing opportunity helped me to even become a blessing to others. Do you know my greatest achievement in this opportunity? Let's forget about the money we are making and so on. Money is in Omegapro, and whether you like it or not, you will make the money. But who you become in the process is what really matters. Omegapro to me is not just about making money. It's a place of discovery for me. It's a place of learning and relearning. It's a place of a lot of things for me. I've discovered a lot of things about myself in this opportunity. From someone who could not talk to people, now going on radio presentation. God bless my amazing leaders that I have in my team also. Rigorous training, sleepless night, and so on and so forth. And everything began to look as if, even then, it began to look as if, see, this thing is not going to be. This thing is not meant for you. And I know a lot of people also on this call, and it's like, yes, it's not working. I have been in that position before as a poser. Because one thing you want to think about before is, oh, if I bring this Mr. I know my uncle here, once I bring him in, he's going to do this. And at the end of the day, you just discover that they are the one that will disappoint you. It happens to me. You look at them, they have the money. Once they come in a higher commission, they disappoint you. At that point in time, you began to look at yourself that you are a failure. You can't do it. This is not meant for me. But guess what? We kept going. Because our why is so strong. I am looking for an opportunity to change my life, to change my family, to transform everything in my life. I have never stepped my foot into Lagos airport before in my life, just to go and even snap with aeroplane. But Omegapro made it possible. I traveled, I enter plane, any state I want to go, I want to fly there. I'm even afraid of the road now. If you invite me that come today, I beg, is the airport there? Can I move from here today to where you say? Very short. So that is what Omegapro have done for us. I don't want to go to physical things that, yes, I have bought this, I have done that. By the grace of God, with this amazing company, I am setting up little businesses for myself also. Because one of the things I also learned from our vice president of sales, that Omegapro, everything does not start and end with Omegapro. He said Omegapro is just a vehicle for you. What is your dream? What is your aspiration? What is your why? What do you want to achieve? You make the money here, and then guess what? You begin to, all those things that are just on your vision board, you are just looking at them that, oh, one day I will achieve this. Maybe one day. Omegapro is bringing them to reality. It's giving us the speed. And one of my greatest achievements, while I round up, I wish I could go on and on. While I round up, one of the greatest achievements is this: seeing how people is getting blessed, not because I give them money, but because I showed them the opportunity. And today they can wake up and point and say, thank you for showing us this opportunity. Thank you, because if not because you showed us this opportunity, our life, we don't know how our life will be. I have used, and this is another register them just because I look at them that, oh, at the end of the day, it won't look as if it's because they don't have the money to join. However, also we have helped a lot of people in this same manner, because some people you want to help them, but they don't just want to grow. Some people you want to help them, but they don't just want to, they are not just, they don't just want to be responsible for their financial growth. I have helped a lot of people put money for them, and guess what? Not knowing that their mindset is just about, at least it's not my money now. So you register with my money. So if anything happens, and nothing happened till 14 months, 15 months, and 16 months, and they want to remove the 300%. I say it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen because your mindset is not right. It happens like that also, and you begin to get discouraged that why are people doing like this? So the greatest achievement for me is because a lot of people are getting wealth through someone like me, who showed them the opportunity, and someone like me who people told before, people that look at me that, yeah, what does this one have? You that we are helping before, you that we are giving money before, you that, when things are hard, we are the one that, so on and so forth. They are the one calling now, because they are now seeing us as an authority. They are now seeing us as somebody who can lead them to that level they desire. So like I said, I wish I could go on and on, but I am privileged to be here. And I want to encourage everyone, if you are still struggling in this opportunity, there is one statement I always tell people: it can only get better. From associate to silver to gold, all these things, trust me, they are not an easy achievement for me. They are not an easy achievement for me. I grow by learning. I grow by, dedication, by doing what I am afraid to do. That's another. Sometimes it's not about doing what you love to do, but doing what you think you cannot do. Sometimes I've been able to do a lot of things, expand my mindset by trainings, expand my vision, because we are hearing, we are learning for an amazing.
Okay, I think his network threw him out. Thank you so much, Diamond Theophilus. Thank you. In fact, he was about rounding up anyway. And I know we have learned a lot from him. One of the first things he started, we said, results cancel insults. He said he moved from enough to more than enough. But that wonderful president, can he give him let's show him some love now, show him some love. He has given us a lot of nuggets. Everybody thinks you being a diamond is an easy task. It's not easy. I tell people, it is not easy. But slow and steady, we are winning the race. If only you can put your life, you are dead. Okay, quickly round up for us, please. I knew your network too. Quickly round up, Diamond Theophilus. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma. So I have rounded up already. So it's just that this achievement, trust me, it takes a while. I stayed too long in silver. It took me a year to move from silver to gold. Those times, and we have an amazing system that, in fact, somebody needs to come through you, but your achievement is not dependent on anyone. Your success is not dependent on anyone that brings you into the system. That is why we have people that comes in after you brought them in, and then they began to go ahead of you. I have experienced that, and you can imagine how that began to look like. Like you brought in people, and then they are higher, they are going ahead of you. They are even raising more leaders that are going ahead of you. At those points, if you are not self-motivated, you will crash down. But we kept on going. We kept on moving. We kept on celebrating and clapping for others. And by the time I moved from silver to gold, a year. And after that, I started grumbling. I started, crawling from there again. And when it happened, it became double rank for me, from gold to diamond. And it is not by magic. It is the accumulation of the efforts we have been putting in before, and then the opportunity presented itself, and it happens. So guys, this opportunity is amazing. It's transforming life, and I'm a success story on this. It's changing life, and I tell people this every time, that your next millions that you are praying for is in the hands of somebody out there that you refuse to share this opportunity to. Share it to them, show it to them. They make money because money follows impact. They make money and your life changes also. They make money and you begin to realize that those millions are in this business and you can achieve it. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you. This is my humble self to thank. I love you all. Thank you, my leaders. Thank you, my brothers, fathers, and mothers in the house. And I appreciate you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you for honoring our call. Thank you so much for coming by to share your experience with us. We really appreciate you. Let us show him some love on the chat box, please. 777 for Diamond Tilted. Thank you so much. And I know a lot of people has learned one or two things from you. Diamond, Vicky, our house of Owerri. I know you are already set for me. Kindly show us your beautiful face and shoot your shot. We are all waiting to hear from you. Kindly tell us your story. Motivate us. How has it been with you? How has the journey been so far? Go ahead, the floor is open for you.
Good morning, all. Good morning, my leaders. Good morning, everyone.
Good
morning. Am I audible? No? Okay.
Yes,
okay.
You can see your beautiful face and your beautiful glasses.
Okay. So, I don't know if there is anyone here that does not know my story.
A lot. But I don't know, a lot.
Just that there is a part you don't know. I will say all today anyway, within a short time. So I had a terrible experience. I was in a serious financial mess before the information about Omegapro came. And when it came, I am one of those people that are supposed to say, I am not going to be part of this opportunity because of my past experiences. And I know it's not everybody that knows this part of my experiences before Omegapro. A lot of people, when you approach them, they have lost money, they have done this, they have done that. And because of that, they don't want to be part of this opportunity, this amazing opportunity. So for me, I'm one of those people that had a terrible experience in the industry of network marketing. I have been taking care of me after graduation, service, and all that. I lived alone in Warri. I do my business, I do everything. So I was into this business, and a lot went wrong along the line. I lost money. The people I brought into the business, they lost money. And it happened that one of them arrested me. Just check out the scenario that you are in Omegapro seminar, and police came in there and arrest you. That was how it happened to me. I was in IML seminar, and I was approached outside. I was arrested. Because of the previous business I did, I was arrested. I slept behind bars. I have not had such experience before. For me to beg to see daylight, I was all alone in a dark room. And I slept there 2 days. So when I came out, nobody told me to agree to do whatever they said I should do. I don't have money to pay back home. The money I did not chop. But they said I will pay back for me to leave that place. And it was on a Friday, weekend. They will leave me there over the weekend till Monday, you know. So I told them whatever it is that I would do, let me just come out of that place. So I was bailed, and they charged me that I will pay so amount of money to compensate the people that, you know, I brought into the business. So that was my experience. And I managed to pay until I was not able to pay again. And God intervened. I had to cry to the man, and he allowed me. So that was my experience. And based on that, myself and my husband, we agreed. Then my husband was just coming. We are just 2 months in relationship, and it happened to be that they arrested me a day before his birthday, and he was supposed to engage me on his birthday. So he called me all through, called my line. His friends called, they couldn't reach me because my phone was with the police. Nothing. So my husband got to know about this and all that. He now said, okay, we are not going to be part of this kind of thing again. Anything that has to do with bring money, bring people and all that, we're not going to be part of it. We agreed. But then I got married, a lot of things changed. I had to move from Warri to about where he lived, and his job was retrenched. I was begging for 1 naira, 2 naira. That's not my life. That's not my thing. You know, at the time I got frustrated, I told him, guy, I'm leaving this Aba. I'm coming to, let me come and do business, trade FOREX with REFERRAL and all my friends around. Let me just come out and do something for myself. So it was a tug of war, but he had to let me go when he saw that I am no longer happy in the marriage. I came down to it. So myself, REFERRAL, we started training people on FOREX, and along the line, the information about Omegapro came. So because of our past experiences, I didn't let my husband know about it. I always say this when I'm talking to people during seminars. A lot of people will hear about an opportunity. They will say, let me go and discuss with my mother, discuss with my father, discuss with my husband, wives. If I had taken this to my husband, who knows, maybe we would still have been in poverty, would have been there. But because I know that I don't have to eat my seed, there is this particular money I was saving then in Warri. It's the first bank insurance I was keeping. I have to broke that program. It's supposed to be for 5 years. I took some money. The bank took their own. I borrowed, and I started Omegapro without letting my husband know about it. And I want to thank the people that gave me the information, REFERRAL, that just called me on phone because he knows my condition. Then we were so broke. Myself, REFERRAL, and all of us, we are trading for a centers, and just like that, we are borrowing by I am in. He was even surprised when I sent my deed. I did not got behind. I know I am in a financial mess, but I don't know how I'll get out of it. But so every day I need my house and I pray. I say, God, I don't know how you are going to do it, but I know you are going to do something, because you have a promise for anyone that's married with their hearts and wants to stay in marriage. You have to bless me. So I keep praying. I keep telling God that my situation has to change. And as I stepped into Omegapro, we started working on it. But it wasn't easy. We started earning like $10, $50, $100, $70. Yes. It wasn't easy, because when people see the success we have today, they think that, oh, it happened in a day. No. For you to get what you want to get, for you to achieve what you want to achieve, you have to be ready. You have to be dedicated. You have to be ready to make that call. You have to be ready to wake up. It took sleepless nights. It took reading. It took making that call when you don't even feel like making it. It took flowing up. You are going to face a lot of rejections, but how you handle this rejection matters a lot. So it is not an easy task, but you just need to know that you have to do the uncomfortable for you to get to where you want to get in this industry. Everything you need is in Omegapro. So you need to be ready to do it. So we started building, and the business just like that. Today we earn, tomorrow will not earn, until I approached Mr. Amara, and he stepped into my business, and that gave me a bump in my business. We started building, we started making calls, we started following up and all that. So my story from where I was to now, if you live around me, if you see what is happening around me, you will know that God has been faithful. I have been giving testimony through this industry, Omegapro. Through this business, I have impacted a lot of lives. See, your main purpose life is not just you. It's about people around you that you are going to impact. So if you have something that will impact another person and you keep it to yourself, you are harming yourself. You are not living you are not living as God created you to live. So you need to be ready. You have to be ready. You need to understand that there is something that you're supposed to do. There are a lot of people that are coming to this business. They will say, I just want to be an investor, and I'm not in this network thing. I'm not part of it. I don't want to be part of it. But someone told you about this business. Why don't you tell another person about the business? So imparting life is one of the major things that I love doing, and Omegapro has given me access to that. Now I talk to people and people are happy. There is that you tell about Omegapro and the person puts his or her money down, that person will not be happy at the end of 16 months if the person doesn't want to build. So I don't know if you're in this business and you are still struggling, there is something you are doing wrong. You need to wake up. You need to jump on that call. You need to do what you need to do, because everything we want is on this platform. Now, earning $10, earning $100, earning $1,000 at a time, our income stabilizes. Whether I register anybody or not, I make good money. Yes, it's about imparting life, building people. I told someone that the month I hit diamond. Diamond was like the easiest rank I got in Omegapro, because nobody knew about it. My upline did not know I ranked. I didn't take $1 from anybody. That was because I had been able to set up things. As in, I have built people. I have built people. This is someone that in my early stages of marriage, my first baby, my first pregnancy, I had miscarriage. I got to the hospital. The doctor did not touch me because we are not able to pay deposit, myself and my husband. My husband had to start calling family members. Imagine, they didn't even know I was pregnant. Then on the day I was the doctor was supposed to carry out evacuation, they were called to, bring money so that doctor will start the process. What a shame. But today, that hospital is one of the best in Ore. Today, if I go there, the doctor, the nurse, everybody know me. They don't ask me for consultation fee. They allow me to see doctor, everything. At the end, I just give them my card and they will take whatever it is. This business has changed my life. This business has changed my story and a lot of people out there. The month I met Diamond alone, I was asking myself, now maybe this, I earn about that morning, that 7 days, I earn about more than 8 million naira on a Monday. So I ask people, what is it that you are looking for? What is it that you want? What is it that is that dream? What is that dream that you are looking for? What is it? Omegapro is here to help us. The platform is already here and they're going to be here for a very long time. So it's left for us to do what we're supposed to do, for us to go get what we're supposed to get. God has blessed all these opportunities. Seriously, sometimes when I look at myself, I cry. I say, let me be this. Let me be this. Last Christmas, I got a car for my dad. Presently, I am renovating my father's house. All 100% Omegapro. So I want to encourage you. I want to encourage myself. I want to encourage all of us here. If you are new, or if you're in the business and you are not doing what you're supposed to do, I don't want to take long. My story is long ago, but I just leave some part for today because you're already far gone. So the wealth we are looking for is here. God has given us this system. This is a lifesaver. Whatever you want to get, you will get it from Omegapro. So appreciate the person that brought you into this business and do the right thing. You will get the right result. I want to appreciate Ray Power for putting on that call that day. I want to appreciate all the leaders. I want to appreciate Amara, Mr. Vincent. That guy, he was the first person that showed me the Omegapro presentation. I started before I saw it. And one thing he told me the day he came, he showed us the opportunity. He said, Victoria, take 7 accounts. you will go far in this business. Then I didn't have money. I managed to take another 2 accounts under my account. And today, I thank God that those 2 accounts are already diamond. I'm working on my 3rd account now to hit diamond as well. If you're in this business and you want to grow big and you are running on 1 account, you need to do something. Go down, go to your pay leg, take another fresh account and start building it afresh. Because the kind of money we are seeing in Omegapro, you cannot make it just with one account. No, it is not possible. Take more accounts and build. So I want to appreciate Vincent, Mr. Mara, you have been there for me, Mr. Tomiwa. I want to appreciate all the leaders, Mr. Madam Jenny, Mama B, Mama T, all of them, Pastor Gideon, Mama T, and Mama B's husband, everything, all the leaders in Omegapro, and my team members. Blaze and Engineer Francis, Joanne, Alero,
everybody, all your team members, they can all hear you. Thank you so. I know if I give you the floor, we will not leave here today.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So
thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Victoria Ike. I just beat you about her. In fact, when I knew her before, but now the story has changed. We went to Dubai together. Everything was just blinking, buying everything they want to buy. If you even see their son, very money good now. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And I know a lot of people on this call this morning, you have learned 1 or 2 things. When we all started